afternoon, everybody. Thanks for the time that you gave us today. My name is Larieta Blom, and my affiliation with the next speaker actually dates back to when I was head of marketing, first at Cape Gate Shopping Centre and then Tiger Valley Shopping Centre. At that stage, as a big super-regional shopping centre, it was very important for us to not only be involved in our direct community, but also to be seen as a centre that cares for the community. And when I then met Estelle Veldman from Shiloh, I knew I found the perfect match. So Estelle is married. She's got 2 beautiful boys. She's been with Shiloh for over 12 years. She started out as a volunteer, and today I'm very proud to say that she is the managing director. So Estelle really has a passion and a heart for the work that Shiloh does, the changes that they bring in their direct community, and the focus areas that they've got. Not only once off, but the longevity and the sustainability of the projects that they do. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to Estelle. She's going to tell you all about the amazing work that Shiloh does.
Since 1995, Shiloh has established a dedicated and passionate team, currently 64 staff strong. With a backbone as strong as this, and with Christ at the helm, change and growth is inevitable. Our vision is to bring about a legacy of change where future role models will lead from a position of respect and servanthood, realizing their own potential. How do we plan to do this? By reaching 1 million disadvantaged children through education of excellence. Is education all we do? No. 40,000 nutritious meals leave our kitchen each month. Hundreds of terminal patients have the comfort of a proper hospital bed or wheelchair before they pass on. Thousands of learners are able to write matric exams or other exams because they have calculators, pens, and even shoes. We have 9 preschools that implemented our model in areas such as Kouwabokkerveld, De Aar, and Dorens, and Prince Albert. Grocery hampers are supplied to drought-stricken farms in areas such as Kannaland and Vredendal. From the Western Cape, we plan to infiltrate the rest of the country through the Northern Cape, putting our footprint everywhere. The Shiloh Quality Control Test. Will you serve your family the same meal as you give to the HIV patient or to the hungry child? Will you send your child to the same preschool? If it's simple, if it's not good enough for you, it's not good enough for them. Each child has different needs and different interests. Einstein said, if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will always feel that it's stupid. Our approach is follow the child, respecting his pace and optimizing every stage of development. The method we use is the Montessori method. That means freedom within the structures, quality and durable equipment, makes it possible to teach children abstract concepts such as maths and language, and making it fun through play. Learning is a process and not an end result. What sets us apart from other Montessori schools? Our Jubilee curriculum. Almost like a practical internet with 121 themed boxes covering topics such as planets, rain cycle, animal kingdom, to name a few. And that instills curiosity, a sense of problem solving, and a love for learning. And most importantly, we teach each child who they are in Christ. By introducing different languages in one classroom and having 3 to 5-year-olds in one class, we eliminate the stigma of the slow one or the stupid one, as each child develops on its own pace and at different times. This environment creates for lifelong learners. Our teaching and learning is based on respect. We only have 4 rules in our school. Everything has its place and should be put back in its place. We respect the equipment, we respect each other and ourselves. Never break someone's concentration. In a country such as ours, with the schools these children are going to, concentration is key. And then the rule we as mommies struggle with the most. If your child can do it on his own, leave him to do it on his own. I read an article once about how they plan future prisons in America. It's a simple algorithm. They research how many children aged 10 and 11 cannot read today. And that gives them the number of prison beds they'll need in 15 years' time. That is why proper ECD is important and why we cannot ignore the more than 50,000 children in our vicinity that will start school with a massive gap in learning readiness. How do we tackle this mammoth task? We plant preschools of excellence. We plant these schools in areas that has limited resources, and we take ladies from the communities, mostly unskilled and unemployed, to receive our 10-week in-house training. Not only equipping them to work with children, but by creating a safe space for them to heal from past hurts. And they become the change makers in their own community. Just on a side note, most of our teachers, some of them formerly worked as domestic workers, have now received their level 5 ECD qualification, and a number of them are enrolled to do their BEd degree. So that's wonderful. So in essence, each Shiloh school becomes a node of impact, a community center, not only providing world-class education to the learners, but creating opportunities for the community at large. Because the infrastructure is now available, other projects can latch on. Most of our preschools have various projects running, and that is anything from sewing classes, homework assistance, to primary school learners, mommy and baby workshops, and church services, not to mention the weddings and the funerals of the locals. Is this model sustainable? Yes and no. We will never be able to generate the funds we need from the communities we serve. But with a diverse stream of income and donors that share our vision, we've been able to grow steadily. Our next goal is to plant for-profit schools to subsidize the non-profit projects that we have going on. On the photo, I just want to say you're welcome to visit Shiloh Chic in the Sonacre IPIC Center. That's very impressive. The children of the Western Cape can never be their problem or not my problem. Our children is our problem. And through the years of lessons learned and experience gained, we can honestly say that our Shiloh model works. Ring-fenced funding, sound financial systems, and active mentoring role by our auditors and board provides good governance and healthy stewardship. We also give cost center assistance to other organizations that do not have the right infrastructure. 23 years ago, a little girl got her first meal from Shiloh. She later joined our Back to School program, our internship program, was employed at one of our schools in Wallisdean, and Sasetu is now busy with her BEd training while providing YES training for the new students. And that is why Shiloh exists. Thank you.